Hello again. Today we're going to talk about DotLoop. And contrary to what you may have heard, the world is not coming to an end. We'll talk about how to back up your data and how to feel comfortable that even though change is coming, you'll be okay. I'm Pete English with Keller Williams Atlanta Perimeter, and today we're going to talk about how to back up all of your information that's in DotLoop, irrespective of whether it's a deal you did last week or a deal you did last month or last year for that matter, and how you can save all of your information for safekeeping to use in whichever either workflow or CRM system you decide to use. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to switch over to my computer so you can see my screen. We'll talk a little bit more about what you can expect, and if you've got questions, just reach out to me and I'd be happy to share what I know and try to help you out if this is too complicated. Alrighty, let's go to my screen, and I've got a web browser here. I happen to be using Google Chrome. I'm a proponent of that, and if you ultimately decide to use KW Command, you'll certainly want to be using Google Chrome. But for today's conversation, we're going to go to MyKW, which hopefully you know that it's mykw.kw.com. All right? So your screen would look similar to my screen, and in order to get to DotLoop, we click on this link right here that says Start My Transaction. Left click one time, and DotLoop will pop up, and we'll show you all of the loops that you may have. DotLoop calls their workflow or their flows, they call them loops. So in our case right here, I'm interested in backing up this particular loop about 5258 Santee Street. I left click one time on it. It launches that loop, and as you can see down below, there are a bazillion and a half documents relative to this particular loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click one time out to the left of this file folder called Knock Offer. Yours will be called something different, and you will have different files in here than I do. But by clicking one time beside the folder icon, it automatically clicks all of the documents inside that folder. I'm further going to come down to another folder called Palmer House Properties, because that was a backup offer, and all of the files that are inside that folder, I'm going to check the listing documents, and I'm also going to check the miscellaneous folder. So between all of these that I have checked, Lord only knows how many files are in here, okay? But my next job is to click the download button. I click the download, and it says, hey, we're going to make them super tamper resistant. Just click OK on that, and then it's going to say, where would you like to download your files? Now this part is important because every one of your deals has different files. My suggestion is to find a subdirectory and create a new folder. I'm going to click one time on new folder, and I'm going to name this folder 5258 Santee. All right, I hit enter, and then I hit enter one more time, which opens this folder. It's a blank folder, but it'll open it so that we can save our document underneath this folder. All right, notice there's nothing here. However, that's going to be called multiple documents.pdf. Now, whether you leave it as multiple documents or whether you name it something like 5258 Santee or, client's last name, address, that part's up to you. But the fact that we're putting this file called multiple documents in its own subdirectory means that you don't have to rename this if you don't want to. Just understand that if were you to take all of your documents and put them in the same subdirectory, but they were all named multiple documents, then you have the potential of overwriting the previous deal that you saved, okay? And it makes it easy in the future if you ever needed to come find a document package that you could find all of your documents very easily by simply looking at the name of the subdirectory, all right? So This particular document, we're going to leave it as multiple documents in the subdirectory called 5258, and I'm going to hit save. I left click one time on save, and it has saved it. I'm going to minimize my browser. I'm going to go out and find that subdirectory somewhere out on my hard drive. It's around here somewhere. Famous last words. Maybe it's in the downloads area. Let's see where. There it is. All right, and then I open multiple documents, .pdf, and as you can see, or you will be able to see, here are all of the files that comprise that document, all 9 bazillion pages of it, okay? I'm going to exit out. So that's how you back up that particular deal. I'll open my browser again. Remember, all of the files for 5258 Santee, we just bundled together and we saved them in a subdirectory, and we named that subdirectory 5258, and all of my deals are there. So now, if I go backwards, okay, the next thing I would do is I would go down to the next deal, in this case 2617 Lambeth. I would open it up. I would simply check beside the folder name all the way down. All right, and now I've got all of those documents. I simply hit download, OK. I go to the subdirectory, wherever we just, all right, so in this case, we would not call it 5258 Santee, right? We'd go back one. We'd have a new subdirectory called 2617, I forgot what the name of the street was, so we'll just call it ABC. Enter, enter, and save that document, okay? So that's all there is to it. Hopefully it's explanatory. If it's not, then reach out to me. I'd be happy to try to help you out or explain it a little better. But what I'm trying to get over to you is you're not going to lose your documents. You have your documents. You can save them as a PDF on your local computer. If you put them on your local computer, make sure you back up your local computer, whether you back it up to an external hard drive, whether you back it up to a thumb drive. I have known people that take, thumb drives you can buy for $2 a piece now. So it will be very easy to bundle up all of these documents, put them on a thumb drive, and put the thumb drive in your file cabinet so that you have all the documents per thumb drive. It's up to you to do that. But irrespective of what CRM that you use, Command or otherwise, Brevity could be another one, Zoho could be another one, or what workflow you use for document management, whether it's DotLoop, whether it's DocuSign, it could be FileNet. There are a bazillion of them out there. But you're not going to lose your documents, your data, and I hope this has been beneficial. If there's anything else you'd like to know, then certainly reach out to me, let me know. I'd be happy to record another video and explain it differently. Alrighty, until next time, I'm Pete English, Atlanta Perimeter, Keller Williams, and we'll talk again.